I've been meaning to do this video for a long time. This is an amazing FCBM that I'm actually going to feature on both channels, and that is very rare. Typically, I only feature, trade and free card stuff on Computer 3 and CSU, and save other things like, battle videos and pack openings and stuff like that for TheCatsMeowth. But today is just, I've got some really amazing cards here, and I kind of wanted to spread the word about the guy that gave them to me, so I felt it was deserving of a double channel upload date. So if I can even work this out, I'll get them uploaded on the same day. So basically, all these cards are, like I said, free cards that came from Stop2Shop. And we have a huge stack of them. So before I go and show the cards, I'd like to give a little bit of a backstory as to kind of how he came across me and what the story is. So basically, I get an email from him that he somehow found my website. And on my website, there's an About Me section where I kind of talk about, my Pokemon career, I guess, how I got into it, TCG stuff, collecting stuff, and then other interests as well. And I mentioned that part of what got me back into Pokemon was a kitten that I had who had congenital hydrocephalus, and basically what that meant was that there was a lot of extra CSF fluid that built up in her brain, and this put pressure on several different areas of her brain. She was, her biggest problem was that she had seizures. The seizures were the biggest part, but she was also blind, and the pressure in her brain also affected her ability to learn. So, being blind was hard enough, but imagine having to, not understanding how to eat out of a food bowl, or play with a toy, or go to the, use a litter box. It's essentially potty training for kids. She was a very, very special cat to me. She was a foster kitten that I got, and I just fell in love with her after working with her for so long, and adopted her. And basically what happened was I was at school in Raleigh, North Carolina, and there's a veterinary it's a veterinary hospital that's attached to the veterinary school, so amazing, veterinarians work there. And I started taking her there at, her original owners had started taking her there. I continued taking her there, and we started discussing possible brain surgery for her. Now, brain surgery, it's not nearly as expensive on a cat as it is on a human, but you can imagine it's not cheap. So I'm working 2 jobs, paying my way through school. I didn't have the kind of cash to have brain surgery done on her. So basically what I did was I started going through all my old stuff and started selling. And when I went down to my parents' basement, big thing that I found was my old Pokemon collection. And that's basically how I got back into Pokemon. The Pokemon cards were one thing that I just had too many awesome memories of, and I just thought were still really cool, and I did not want to part with them. So pretty much this entire story can be found on my website, and the guy that I guess from my understanding is he owns Stop2Shop, the website, and he thought that was pretty cool. Himself, I was really impressed when he told me that part of the profits of Stop2Shop go to running this huge, it's essentially a home for cats that don't have a home. And he set up several acres that are just dedicated to becoming a forever home for these cats. It's fenced in so that they're protected from, whoever, whatever you can imagine. But because there's so many acres, they still have a huge amount of freedom and get to wander and have their own territories and things like that. Medical care, I forget how many cats he said, but it was quite a few. I want to say over 100, perhaps. I can always correct myself if I'm wrong, or if I look at the email back up. But basically, he takes in a lot of animals, provides medical care for them. I got to talking to him, and I was actually pet sitting for some people that owned a feline leukemia positive cat colony. Basically, you have to keep them separated from other cats, otherwise they spread the disease, and it takes quite a bit of upkeep. Often they don't live as long. They're more medical costs. And he was just telling me about how, you know, he's tried to set up the same thing with his cat home. I don't know what else you call it. So I was just really impressed by this guy, just another, you know, big Pokemon fan who loved animals and was really doing a lot and going above and beyond to provide what a lot of people don't bother with. So he, after coming across my website and reading my story and all that sort of stuff, he got to taking a look through my wants list. And I have a jumbo card wants list, a section on my website just dedicated to the jumbo cards that I'm looking for. And he found that he had a few from my wants list. So he asked if he could send them to me for free. He also said he'd send me some extras as well, as hopefully they'll help me get some other cards from my collection, maybe trade for other jumbo cards or you know, maybe just trade for normal cards, that sort of thing. So now that you've heard me ramble on for quite a while, and I hope I've done a decent job of just, yeah, I was really impressed with this guy. It's not often that someone that runs a business gives you free stuff and you hear that he does good things with his money. Just I'm a huge animal lover, and that really impresses me when people do something that's a little out of the ordinary for our animal friends. So let's go ahead and get into the cards, what you're all probably here to see. This huge stack of jumbo cards. So he threw in a bunch of stuff that I need, stuff that I have, and yeah, so we're gonna start with, I believe, the newest to oldest. So we have a couple jumbo, actually let's pick this up so we can kind of actually, let's zoom out a little bit. All right, that way you can kind of see the whole card. So we have 2 Jumbo Zoroark, 1 Giant Mewtwo EX. I can see playing this in a deck. And here we get into some of the old stuff. So I think, I either had, Dialga or Palkia. I forget which one I had, but at least one of them was on my wants list. It actually may have been both of them on my wants list. He sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 jumbo Dialga cards. So 1 will be going into my collection, and the other 9 are available. So I was kind of laughing. I might have to set up a separate binder just for jumbo cards. I've never had jumbo cards for trade, so that'd be kind of cool. And then these came as like the giant promo boxes, Dialga and Palkia. I believe they were released at the same time. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Palkia jumbo cards. So really awesome, and they're all, I didn't honestly really look too hard at them, but they all appear to be in mint condition. So, you know, great coming from a collector's perspective. Let me go ahead and set these down before they fall down and hurt themselves. And now here's the set of cards that I am really, really excited. If you watch my recent Featured Friday video, actually I think it was like a Featured Saturday video because I had some issues with uploads on the day before, you saw me check this card out, Rocket's Sneasel. And this is a jumbo version of the Best Series Rocket Sneasel with the winner stamp, just non-holographic. And I love the older jumbo cards a lot better than the new ones. They're not nearly as flimsy, they just feel hard and sturdy, and it's just a really good feel. So he sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 Rocket Sneasel. And coming from the same series, we also have a Jumbo Best Dark Ivysaur winner promo. So there's the winner stamp right there. So we've got 2 Dark Ivysaur, 1 winner Hitmonchan. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 winner Hitmonchan. And last but not least, 2 winner Dark Venusaur. So all of these cards, I think all the best cards I did not have for my collection. So I had actually been kind of watching some eBay auctions and hoping to score some of these for my personal collection when the Stop2Shop guy gave them to me for free. So really, really excited. And he actually sent these a long time ago, maybe a good month ago, between some various fun just nasty fluish type things going around, and all the plasma storm stuff, and then just working a lot of hours. I'm just now getting around to making the video, so I do apologize for this taking so long, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Definitely go check out Stop2Shop. I really haven't said too much about his website, but and I can't remember if I've ordered from him before. I've ordered from so many Pokemon places. I'd actually have to look it up, look up my credit card receipts and all that stuff to see if I ever ordered from him. But Stop2Shop is really cool because not only do they have newer cards, but they also have a lot of older cards. And at one point I was thinking of adding to my giant booster opening, obviously before I started it, a lot of promo things like tins and old promo boxes and stuff like that, and Stop2Shop actually had the majority of older stuff in stock, especially a lot of older tins too. So if you're a collector or if you just want to do like a really old school awesome opening, definitely check him out because he's got a lot of unique stuff. As you can tell by all these promo cards, just the cards you don't see every day. So he's got a lot of awesome stuff, and from what I understand, a huge warehouse. So definitely go check his website out. Very, very reputable. Jay Witz used to, or he used to sponsor Jay Witz, so you know he's a good guy. He's got a good reputation even in the PokeTube community. So just thought I'd spread the good word a little bit more. And again, thank you so much, and I hope everyone else enjoyed this video as much as I'm going to enjoy these cards.